Hello, this is checkpoint 2.4 from section 2.1. They want us to find the region or find the area of this region bounded by these things. So it looks like we're going to be interested in finding out where they intersect, because that will help us figure this out. We can do it kind of by inspection or by looking at this graph, but we see that when x is equal to 1, this is going to be 1. When x is equal to 1 here, we have 3 halves minus 1 half, which is also equal to 1. So you can set them equal to each other and then solve for the equation that would result, and you should also get x is equal to 1. And what that means is that we're going to have to break this up to two different integrals. So the first integral would be an integral from 0 to 1 of this function, and that would give us that area. And then the second integral would be an integral from 1 to wherever this intersects, which again by the picture looks like it intersects at 3. But you can set this equal to 0 to figure out more formally where they intersect. So if you set this equal to 0, multiply by 2, and we have 3 minus x is equal to 0, then that's just going to be x is equal to 3. All right. So now that we have these pieces of information, we should be able to find the area is going to be a 1 integral, going to go from 0 to 1 of root x dx. And then we have to add the second integral that's going to go from 1 to 3 of 3 halves minus x over 2 dx. All right, both our power function integrals should be pretty straightforward. Let me think about this as x to the 1/2 power. That would help me integrate that. So it'll be adding 1 to the power, so that's 3 halves. So this is going to be x to the 3 halves divided by 3 halves, integrating from 0 to 1, or evaluating from 0 to 1. And then the next one would be 3 halves x, that's just a constant. And this would be x squared over 2, but there's already a 2 in the denominator, so it'll be x squared over 4. And we're going to evaluate this from 1 to 3. All right, in this first one, this would be a 2/3 if you multiply by the reciprocal. 2/3 times 1, and then 2/3 times 0, so that's just going to be a 2/3. This next one, when we put a 3 in there, this is going to give us 3 times 3, that's 9 halves. And we have 3 squared, that's also 9, but this time it's fourths. And then don't forget we have to subtract 1. Well, when we evaluate 1, this is going to give us a 3 halves minus 1/4. We can combine these in parentheses and simplify it, but I think what I'd rather do is combine these things with the same denominator. And just remember that there's a subtraction. So the first one is still going to be 2/3. And then now let's combine this. So it'll be 9 minus 3. It's going to be 6. 6 over 2. And we have a negative 9 plus 1. So negative 9 plus 1 is negative 8. And they have a denominator of 4. So this is 2/3 plus. This is going to be 3 minus 2, which is 1. And adding a 3, that's going to be 5. 3 plus 2 is 5 over 3, 5/3. All right. All right, I hope that helps. Good luck.